Jelimir Vicente, and welcome back for our activity number 5. Today we will present our presentation, and that's all about data management, but we have 3 assigned topics, and that's our measures of variations, z-scores, and box and Mr. Black. But before we proceed, I'd like to introduce first my members, starting with Miss Jessifer Titad and Miss Onen Hierro. Our objectives are to demonstrate how measures of variation, z-scores, and box and Mr. Black can be used to analyze and understand the variability of data. Second, to show how those statistical tools can be combined to gain deeper insights into data and make informed decisions. Lastly is to promote the importance of statistical literacy and data analysis in everyday life and decision making. Measures of variations is a statistical tool refer to the amount of dispersions or spread of datasets. It measures how much values in datasets differ from each other, providing insight into how diverse or homogeneous the data is. Good morning, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Welcome to SMNI Update. Breaking news, we have some exciting updates on the latest statistical tools that can help us better understand data. Joining me now, our 3 statistical experts, starting with Miss Jessifer Titad, Miss Onen Hierro, and lastly, Jelimir Vicente. Thank you all for being here. And if you don't mind, we prepare some questions to us about data management.
Thank you for having us, Julie.
That's okay, ma'am. We are so thankful that you are here now. Let's start with the first question with measures and variations and how they can help us analyze data.
Measure variation is our statistic tools that can provide us with valuable information about the spread, range, and distribution of data. They allow us to better understand the variability of data to make informed decisions.
Right. Measure of variations can be calculated in numbers of ways, including the range, variations, and standard deviations of data sets. These measures can help us identify trends and patterns in the data. Z-scores is another measure used to assess variations or depressions of data points in relation to the mean of a data set. It represents the numbers of standard deviations that how data points is always from the mean. Fascinating! Now let's talk about z-score. What are they and how they be used to analyze data?
Z-scores are a standardized measure of how a data point is the mismatch of data set. They can be used to compare data sets and identify others in data set.
That's correct. Z-scores are calculated by subtracting the mean from the data point and dividing a z-score of 0 indicates that the data point is equal to the mean, while a positive or negative z-scores indicates that the data point is above or below the means respectively.
I see, and all of their ideas and thoughts are so very interesting. But before we proceed to the next question, let's have small commercial break. Box and whisker plot is also known as a box plot. It's a graphical representation of a dataset that provide us visual summary of a distribution, including measures of central tendency, variability, and outliers. Welcome back to our news update. Let's move on to the box and whisker plots. What are they and how can they help us analyze data? A box and whisker plot is a graphical representation of data sets that show how distributions of data sets and range. It displays the median, quartiles, and outliers of data sets.
Box and whisker plots are particularly useful for the compared extractions of data across different groups of samples. They can help users identify sets and understand the variable in each set and each group.
To all people who are watching us today, do you hear that? That is so very helpful to us. Now, the next question is how we can combine these tools to gain deeper insights and data.
Well, for example, we can use measure of variation to identify the spread of data and then use z-scores to standardize the data and compare it across the different sets.
We can also use box and whisker plots to use visually display the distributions of data and measure of variations, z-score to compare data within a between or the group.
By comparing the tools, we can gain a more complete understanding of data and make informed decisions between the result.
Wow, it's very amazing. Me as a news anchor, I learn a lot from what they say. Thank you all for explaining these tools to use. It's clear that they have wide range of applications and help us make better sense of complex data.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
In our discussion today has highlighted the importance of statistical tools in analyzing and gaining insight from data. Measures of variations, z-scores, and box and whisker plots are just few examples of many statistical tools that can be used to explore and understand data. By using these tools, we can gain a deeper understanding of variability, distributions, and patterns in our data. We hope that our discussions has helped to demystify statistics and them have accessible to general audience. We encourage everyone to continue to explore and learn about statistical concepts and tools as they are essential for many informed decisions in many aspects of our life.